lot of y'all didn't tell me. A lot of y'all in my personal life didn't tell me. But y'all didn't tell me Oreos are vegan. I've been eating the fuck out these Oreos, but that's not here there. It's been like nothing but fucking like rice salad and Oreos. I don't know if that's healthy, but god damn it. And all that shit goes out the window on Thanksgiving, but that's not here there. As you can see, I'm here on the couch, and y'all know what that means because the video's late as a motherfucker. It means my black ass fell asleep in the fourth quarter again. In fact, it wasn't, well, no, wait, so I got home late from work, watching the game, fell asleep in the fourth quarter. You don't believe me? Here's the fucking, there's the fucking spit stain. Like, my black ass was over here, like, knock the fuck out. Knock the fuck out. So I just watched the fourth quarter and saw the whole game. You see the title of the video. Obviously, they won, but I have to own up, and I have to just come out and say that I was wrong about Patty Mills. Not from the standpoint of he should have been starting. Like, no offense to Joe Harris. I know y'all niggas love Joe. I mean, I fuck with Joey too. It's just in the interest of, like, actually fucking winning games and not being cute, like, I think that nigga should have been like, I'm watching this motherfucker in the preseason like, damn, Patty don't fucking miss. So as far as that aspect, I don't think I was wrong. I think I was right on that part. But as far as my my preseason takes on that man, when we signed him, I wasn't sure I understood the point of it. I was like, we still got Kai. I think at the time we still had Spencer Dinwiddie. I'm not sure. So I was just like, what fucking purpose does this nigga serve exactly? And again, I fucks with LeMarcus Aldridge, and the whole idea that we are basically the Brooklyn Spurs is dope, but I didn't really understand what that nigga would do for us. Now, I eventually saw, like, okay, he can do other shit, and he's on his Blankety Blake shit as well. Got a pretty dope charge on Mr. Ricky Rubio in the fourth quarter, where he did put his hard hat on and his steel toe boots. So that was a fun moment. But then offensively, the man is just running around everywhere like fucking Curry and just pulls up from anywhere. Off balance, on balance, it doesn't fucking matter. He'll hit a dope fast break layup every now and again. He's good with the passing. They never fucking double him, so he's either wide the fuck open or just taking one dude off the dribble. I mean, it's great. It's the perfect replacement for Kyrie. Obviously, I'm not saying that they are the same skill level, but as far as a stand-in, like 15 to 20 type shit, you know what I mean? Like a stand-in 15 to 20 points until we either trade someone for Kai or Kyrie eventually comes back, wherever the fuck you land on that spectrum. I think it's a great replacement. And I just want to say on camera that I could not have been more, because I was questioning the shit out of it. I'm like, Patty Mills, like, what the fuck is that going to do? So I just want to own up. I'm always telling y'all to keep the same energy. I wanted to keep the same energy too. Shout out Patty Mills, playing fucking incredible. This nigga Steve Nash just be putting anyone in the game though. Like, he just be putting fucking anyone out there. Towards the end, towards the beginning of the fourth quarter, this motherfucker Steve Nash had a lineup of, I think it was Harden, Patty, James Johnson, Paul Millsap, and I think, who the fuck else was out there? I already said James Johnson, Paul Millsap. Who the fuck else was in there? Oh, DeAndre Bembry. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? This man Steve Nash just be putting anyone out there. And I was just laughing because I'm like, this is the most redundant thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, okay, Harden and Patty Mills are two guards. Like, okay, sure. But DeAndre Bembry, Paul Millsap, and James John, like, what the fuck was that? I just kind of chuckled. It worked out, but I just think it's funny how Steve Nash really just has a blindfold on. He's like, nigga, you go in. Fucking hilarious to me, but it doesn't really seem to affect our winning and losing. And when it does, I'm on his ass for it, but that's neither here nor there. Blake Griffin got benched. I'm sure the Blake Griffin hater hive is just loving that because he was getting destroyed by Jared Allen, and that shit just didn't look too good. He was getting fucked up down there defensively, and while I like his Blankety Blake shit, I mean, I think it's obvious he's not a center. You know, he's a forward. I think he's only like 6'9". So Why the fuck he's at center to begin with is beyond me, but I don't mind it. It's just he's not a center. So for getting on to him for not being able to defend people, it's just like, well, he's not a fucking center. Like, go yell at Steve Nash. It has nothing to do with Blake. He's doing the best he can. Speaking of Blake, I'm gonna ask y'all three individual people, and you just answer the question down below in the comments. When was the last time Blake Griffin took a jump shot and you thought it was going in? When was the last time DeAndre Bembry took a jump shot and you thought that was going in? When was the last time James Harden took a three and you thought that shit was going in? Just want to throw it out there. I'm not shitting on no one. I just think it's hilarious. I think it's fucking hilarious that we're winning these games with post moves and layups. Like, occasionally, like, Katie or, I don't know, Patty Mills or something hits a three. But for the most part, we're just posting people up and getting in the paint because these niggas can't shoot for shit. I find it funny. I find it funny. And again, these are no like critique because they won the game. It's just, I just kind of want to just sprinkle a couple things I saw because in reality, this video can be 10 seconds long and I can say them niggas won again. I will say though that if I was the Cavs, I believe JB Biggerstaff is their head coach or whoever. If I'm the Cavs and I'm just watching LeMarcus Aldridge just fuck up marketing, right? Just put Jared Allen like in the fucking cleaners, like, you know what I mean? And we all know how good Jared Allen is. I mean, if any fan base knows, it's us who knows how good that motherfucker is. But if LeMarcus Aldridge is abusing these niggas down low in the post, I'd put Taco Fall in. I don't know if that's Taco Fall or Bowl. That might be racist of me. I don't know. But whichever one of them niggas that is, I would have put him in. I know that they might not be the most polished of talents, but LeMarcus was getting what, especially against Markkanen, especially against Laurie. Like, is it Laurie or Lowry? Whoever the fuck. I mean, that shit was embarrassing. Personally, I would have retired. If I was just getting fucking taken in the post over and over again like that on some Liam Neeson, I would have fucking retired or asked if I could be subbed out the goddamn game. I don't know why they just allow that nigga to like eat their lunch like that, but fucking is what it is. James Johnson has been getting a lot of minutes as of late. Again, Steve Nash just be fucking putting anyone in there, but he's finding ways to be effective, you know, getting the rebounds, doing the cuts and stuff, you know, getting the easy lays, and I think that that's dope. Bruce Brown's still hurt. Joe Harris is still hurt. James Harden's still doing his pass the ball shit, which is fine, I guess, as long as they're winning the games, who gives a shit. I feel like he just really is reserved when Kevin Durant comes back, which is fine. Some people might look at this game and be shaking their heads like, damn, it shouldn't have been this hard because it's the fucking, like, Cavs. But I like these types of games, personally. I used to get upset, but I like these types of games because the main core of the team needs as much time together as humanly possible. They need to be in every type of situation and every type of close game possible before we get into the goddamn playoffs. They really need that shit. Because if we were just on some Golden State and just blowing niggas out night after night after night, I don't feel like the chemistry would really be where it needs to be. We've had so many close games against these shit teams to where it's like, when we face the really good teams in the playoffs, I feel like we've seen every type of endgame coverage, every type of endgame situation and shit. So I think this shit is beneficial, personally. And obviously a dub is a dub. Cam Thomas hit a three, so that was cool. He played well. He was a part of the comeback towards the end of the third, so that was dope. I think that's pretty much everything. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't really remember. My head's killing me. That's pretty much it. Oh, also, I think we're the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So for y'all who think that the wins and losses matter, Shout out to y'all. You're getting your wish. They're probably going to remain the top seed. I think our next game is against the Celtics. They're ass, so we'll be fine. I am a little bit concerned about Saturday's game against the Suns, just because they went to the fucking finals. And say what you want. I just respect a team that does well in the playoffs. Like, if we play the Hawks, I mean, I'm sure we'll win. It's just like, I'm just sitting there like, oh, damn, they made it further with, right? If we play the Bucks, I'm like, ah, shit, that's the defending champions. Like, it doesn't matter what their record is. If they did some shit like last year, then it's like, okay, cool. The only teams I don't respect are the teams that haven't done shit, or maybe they just had some type of fluke. Like, I think like the Heat, like, I'm not scared of them niggas. Like, they did cool shit in the bubble, but they ain't did shit since then, right? I'm not afraid of the Bulls. Shout out to them, but them niggas ain't did shit yet. Like, they're winning regular season games. Okay? Like, I'm not worried about them. And a lot of the other teams who we were supposed to be afraid of, they're not even in the playoff picture right now. And again, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, so seeding doesn't matter, and that's not a good gauge of shit, but I don't know. I just remember no Bobby Schmurner about a week ago. We were supposed to be afraid of teams like Charlotte and shit, and where the fuck they at though? But that's not here to there. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Hope y'all are enjoying your Thanksgiving break if you're a little kid or in college or some shit like that. And if you're a fucking adult like me, get ready to run them pockets on Cyber Monday, because I bet you I get my goddamn John Collins jersey, but that's not here today. Hey!